Black has a tremendous attack on the board. It's his move. White's last move was rook to c1. You are in Shirov's shoes and you have to finish off the game. So my suggestion here is to pause the video and try to find the best way to finish off your opponent. Mind you, Shirov did not get it right and he is one of the best attackers you will ever see. So this is not going to be a very easy task for you. Take your time, and once you are done, go through the entire game video that we have put up, and at the end of the video I will reveal the solution. Well, that was a heartbreaking game, wasn't it? It looked like Shirov was almost going to checkmate his opponent, but in the end he fell short. This is what happens when you make certain moves without thinking, some natural moves. In chess we call them hand moves. Let's have a look at how Black could have checkmated White in the easiest manner. Now the best way for black to win this position was queen to g4 check. Well done if you found this, because it will look very simple now once you see it, but such moves are not easy. If you go king h1, then after rook g6 you have a mate on g2, and if a move like f4 is played, then after queen f3 it's game over. Therefore white must go king f1, and here comes the nice little move queen h3. The rook covers the e file, and that's why after king g1, rook g6, queen g2 is a checkmate. That shows that queen g4 was an easy way to finish, and if Shirov would have just thought for a bit, he would have found it. His move in the game rook g6 was also not so bad, because after king f1, queen h1, king e2, and now after rook e6 check, king d3, he had to once again slow down a bit. As you can see, he just gave a check very quickly, thinking that he would win the queen on d2, but after king c3 he's just lost, because now if he takes the queen, his own queen is hanging, and the most important point is that after queen f3 white can interpose with queen e3, and he's simply a rook up. So here there was a chance to still win the game by giving queen f3 check first, and this was not easy to calculate, because if now king c2 you have rook e2, this is quite simple, but if king c4 you have to find the move rook e4 check first of all. Now if you see, these two squares are covered by the pawn, and this entire rank is covered by the queen, so you have essentially only one square to go to, and that is c5. Now queen a3 check. Now white can either take the pawn on c6 or block with rook b4. Queen b4 doesn't make any sense, because you can simply take, and also the c1 is hanging. So king c6, if rook b4, now there are a couple of ways to win. Either you can take, you can take here, queen takes and take on c1, that's a way to win, but queen a5 is more accurate, and then you pick up the rook and finish him off. King into c6 is the best try, but now here comes queen a6 check, king c7 and rook e7, followed by picking up this rook, and white king is going to be checkmated very shortly. So here even queen f3 would have won, but there the calculation was tougher. Rook d6 was a bad move, and after king c3, queen f3, queen e3, it was already a lost position for black, and Duda did take his time, but the result was never in doubt. Well, I hope you enjoyed this form of presentation where we show you the actual game, the emotions of the players, and at the same time we are trying to show you the analysis, what was missed by these top players. I think it helps you to gain a feel of what top level chess is all about, and let us know in the comment section how you feel about this form of presentation. If you like it, do let us know. This is Sagar Shah signing off. Thank you so much.